What's going on, guys? Now, as we transition to a vegetarian lifestyle, it is very, very hard sometimes to let go of some of the wonderful meat products we love so much. But we don't always have to let go of those. One of the things I really, really love is chorizo, which is a Mexican sausage, and it is delicious. Well, imagine my surprise when my wife found a meat alternative vegetarian version of chorizo. Yes, sir, it's real. We got it, and we're going to cook it today, right here on Vegetarian. We are going to cut up 2 green bell peppers, and as you see here, we got them in strips. You know, not dicey, not cubes. They're in strips, like a think if you were like doing a fajita type of thing, okay? And the thing you're going to want to take is an onion, probably a medium to large size, depending on what kind of onions you like. And I'm just using regular white onions here. So as you see here, we have the 2 bell peppers and the 1 onion cut up. And if you get in close here, you can see they're about the same. So we are about to get crazy with these, and we are about to start frying these bad boys up. Just wanted to show you what this stuff looks like. Actually, it's not called Chorizo, which would actually be a really cool marketable name. It's actually called soy chorizo. As you see here, we got it from Trader Joe's. This is what it looks like. Let me turn it over so we can get a... So, I mean, if you just had it here and you were just looking at it, you wouldn't know that that was a not meat product. Okay? And I like it. I think it's good. I think it has a really good flavor, really good spice. So, we're going to do a couple of things. First of all,
I have already removed the casing, and I have broken it up just somewhat and put it in the pan. Now, I personally am not one for a lot of oil, so I'm just going to put a little bit of water in here to get it started. Now, you do want to make sure this cooks to an internal temperature of 165 degrees. Okay?
Now, if somebody wants to, they can use oil, correct?
Sure, a little bit of olive oil.
Okay.
I'm going to go ahead and start breaking this up.
That looks good already.
Yes, it does.
I love chorizo.
And I'm going to get this started for just a bit, and then I'm going to go ahead and throw in the onions and peppers while it's cooking. I went ahead and added in the onions and peppers that Eric cut up for us previously. Then you want to just give it a good stir together, get it all stirred up together, like that. And then I am personally going to add a little bit more water to it to get it rolling. Okay, then you're just going to give that a good stir. And then I would just keep an eye on it and stir occasionally. You don't want to stir too much, but you also don't want to let it get burned either. So
I don't know if you can hear that. So we're going to get a little closer just so you can see the texture and see how beautiful this is. You see the onions are starting to caramelize. The peppers and the meat, they are starting to absorb all that beautiful, beautiful, beautiful flavor from the soy chorizo. I'm going to pull it back a bit.
yes, not meat.
Not meat.
Meat alternative.
Meat alternative. And look, even though you just used water, you can see the wonderful, wonderful juice gravy that is happening, and that's going to absorb back into the vegetables, which is going to end up just being so delicious. And with this kind of mixture, Shell, the way you got it, you can use it for a variety of applications, can you not?
Oh, absolutely. You can serve this over brown rice. You can serve it over quinoa. You can put it in a tortilla. You can put it in a taco shell.
Over a steak?
No, not for this episode.
I was joking a little bit.
You can also add mushrooms in here if you want. I mean, there's a lot of different variations you can do with this.
So for the people that aren't experts and the people at home, they're saying, well, I know you've got to do it at this temperature and on this heat, but how long am I cooking it in the pan for?
I just kind of judge it with the onions and peppers, and then I do take out my thermometer just to be sure that it is cooked to the correct internal temperature.
And I'm going to ask a question that everyone else out is going to ask about, because 165 is a meat cooking temperature, and yet this is non-meat soy chorizo. So why are we still looking for that internal temperature of 165?
Because that is what the label calls for.
Okay, well, if the label calls for it, then it's legit. Okay, I gotcha.
But there is not meat in this, if that's what you're asking.
Me thinks they're being tricky.
So you'll see another shot of it cooking. Now you can have your own preference as far as how much you want to cook your onions and peppers. Some people like them cooked till they are completely soft. Some people like a little tiny bit of crunch. So it really depends on your preference as to how long you cook the onions and peppers. I threw them all in together. I probably will not cook them down all the way till they are mushy soft, but you can start them first and then add the chorizo. It's entirely up to you how you want to do it.
Oh man, this is going to be actually really good. I can't wait till we get this plated up with a nice bowl of salad. So we think we're almost about there. So like Shell said before, we got to check the internal temperature, even though I can't see the dial.
Give it a second.
Yeah, I am giving it a second. Okay. Oh wow,
Oh yeah, 180.
180. So that is definitely well within range. So we have focus. There we go. We have reached our optimum heating temperature. We look like we are ready to go now. So now we are going to get this plated up and show you what this wonderful, wonderful creation looks like, and even better, tastes like.
So here we have our finished plated product. We have our artisan salad complete with cucumbers and tomatoes. We have our chorizo with our peppers and onions and our sprouted roll. And next, our carnivore Eric will sample it.
Carnivore. I'm not like a T-Rex. That's fine. Yes, so now we're going to see just how delicious it is. Now I'm going to tell you, this is the part that I am most excited about. Now, I'm going to tell you, the artisan lettuce and salad is fantastic. But we all kind of know what lettuce tastes like and salad tastes like. But the star of the show, when I'm not messing up my baby performance, is this chorizo. And I want you to notice the onions. You almost can't see the onions because they absorb all of that beautiful soy chorizo juice here. Oh, look at that, look at that, look at that right there. All this pepper is good. Oh, and there's a couple of things you can do. I've had a couple of people suggest put it in an omelet, John, and you could also put it in fajitas. You could put it in a roll like a manwich or a Philly steak. You could you put it on a hamburger bun. But I am going to put it in my mouth because that's the best place for it. Oh my.
So what do you think? Please don't talk with food in your mouth. Give him a minute.
Dead airspace is the enemy of all video. It's delicious. There are a lot of things that veggie gets wrong when it tries to make meat. Like veggie chicken has got it. Veggie burgers, not so much. Veggie chorizo has got it. So if you like meat, but maybe you had some veggie burgers one time and you're like, that doesn't taste like beef. Soy chorizo is good. It's really good because, and I don't want this to come out the wrong way, the greasiness of it, which you don't expect, is here. The spice is here. I can feel it right here in my throat piece. I can feel it right there. The peppers are crunchy. The onions are vibrant. And I want to stop talking because I want to keep eating more.
Please.
And I could see these on sliders. Sorry, not trying to talk with my mouth full. And this is delicious. And as you saw, it was very, very easy to make. So if you are in a Trader Joe's or anywhere that has soy chorizo, give it a shot. And as for me, I'm going to finish eating this up because it's delicious.
And thanks for being our taste tester today, Eric. Until next time, don't forget to subscribe.
Hit that button.